Okay, so what you see in front of you is a chart that I made of how all of this information connects. So, first of all, revelation means when God reveals himself to us. And there's two ways, natural revelation and divine revelation. Natural revelation, it's basically in the name, it's natural. So, first of all, it's how God created us. And when we were created and we were born, we wanted to know what happened, and we wanted to know who made us. And so that leads to God. Another way of natural revelation is through nature, like trees, birds, and And then there's divine revelation. Divine revelation is when we want to know that God's there. For example, when we meditate, it's just us, it's just you and God. When we want to hear him, it's when we want to know he's there. And then there's prayer. It's when we tell God our prayers and we talk to him. The difference between natural revelation and divine revelation is when he reveals himself to us when we don't notice in natural revelation. Divine revelation is when we know that God's there. We just want to know. We just want him to come to us. And so then there's private and public. Private is more just you and God. So for example, when you pray at night by yourself, it's just you and God. And then there's public. Public is like the opposite of private. Public is like there's more people there. For example, during Mass or even a praying group. Then that leads to deposit of faith. The deposit of faith is when our parents, truths about God, tells us who he is. He tells us that he's there and who he is, and we learn from them, and that just makes us better understand who God is. And then that leads to sacred tradition. Sacred tradition is handed down from one generation to another. And it also connects right back to the deposit of faith because our parents teach us what their parents might have taught them. And then sacred scripture is any writing that is sacred by a religious group. And so basically, I just explained how all of this, sacred tradition, sacred scripture, the deposit of faith, public, private, natural revelation, divine revelation, Jesus, and revelation all connect. Thank you for watching, and bye.